Well, welcome back, Life of Dave. Just nipped out Easter Sunday. Gonna have about an hour or so over me permission, and then I'm off home with the family. Right, see what we can find. Okay, first hole. It's a deep one, and right in the bottom of the hole, I've got this. And I've literally had to rip that out. It's really dry. I think I've clipped it, whatever it was. Looks like I clipped it there, but not sure what that is. Is that a cigarette holder? Little pipe? That's what I'm thinking. It's either squashed in the clod as I've ripped it out, or I've caught it with a spade there. I think I've just touched it, but that's a shame. But yeah, it's really hard ground, really hard to dig. I reckon that's a cigarette holder, like a little lady. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Possible, good possibility. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. Nice little find. We'll see what it cleans up like. Right, moving on. Okay, second hole. I'll just turn this out of the side there. Tiny little buckle. Well, quite a few buckles from this place, but none quite like that. I don't know if that's more like a shoe buckle than one of the horses, but or if he's just equestrian. I don't know. It's very small, slightly different to the others. Bit off a belt, or maybe he's just off one of the straps on the horse. I don't know. But another buckle. Right. Well, there's definitely more stuff on this ground. I mean, you know, when you think, oh yeah, I've been up there, I've been over there, I've been round here, and yeah, I've just popped out two items on an area that I've previously thought I've sort of walked over. So let's keep going. I'm going to grid this up and down over here and see what we can find. Okay, so we've got a target down here. It's in this bit here. Says it's there. God, the ground's hard. I don't want to dive in directly where it says it was, because of course I'd end up smacking it. Little wiggly worm. Come here, wormy. Off you go. Dig in the ground over there. Yeah, the ground is absolutely solid up here. That is hard. It's in there. Oh, is that it? No, it's not. I thought I saw a coin. Oh, might see a coin. It's there though. Ooh. Coin or button? I think it's a button. No, it's a shotty cartridge. Ah, damn it. Git. Well, that did not ring up like a shotty cartridge. Oh well. Loads of these about. Number 12. There you go, 12 gauge. An Ely. London. Probably is an Ely then. Can't see it, but 12 gauge made in London. And these were made of paper, the actual cartridges. It's still got the paper on it, look. It's like a paper wrapping, like a wax paper. So that would have been sort of that size. Made of that paper all folded in at the end to contain your shot and gunpowder. So Right, let's crack on. Oh well, it shows there's still stuff here. It's not what I want to find, but there's still stuff here. So what I'm doing is I've worked out a small area. I'm just going to grid it up and down, up and down, up and down. And I've already found 3 items in an area that I've walked out or walked past. I obviously haven't done it all. Yeah, I mean, I've just picked lines through it, and now I need to start gridding areas and doing it properly, really, because I've definitely missed loads of stuff. I've walked past loads of bits. I mean, that first little thing, possibly a cigarette holder, I don't know, was just as I got in the field. Literally, I turned my detector on, walked off, went, beep, hello, there's a signal. And I've sort of detected that area a few times, but the problem with it is it's really dry. So, I might have to attack it in the winter. And the trouble is when it's wet and winter, it's almost like too signally. It's just getting so many signals from everywhere. So anyway, right, let's crack on. I'm waffling. Okay, so spade marks me next target. I'll try and dig this one out on camera. So I've picked a line from the corner of one bush to the corner of this bush here. 72, 73. And I've just done my first run from one corner to the other, and then turned. So I've made it to this corner here. So I've turned and I've got to basically pick this line back to the hedge that I've just come from. I thought, well, I'll just detect this whole area here under this. So we're sort of under the edge of a bush here, so it's going under here. So I thought if I do this area here, then I can walk from here back towards the bush where I came from, covering the whole area. And just as I did that, I got a nice little signal down here. It was all covered in brambles, so I've just had to do a bit of clearing. It's about 6 inches down. If we can dig it, I might have to put the camera down. I think we'll be alright. It's a bit softer here. I think it's a bit mulchy. Some of the ground's solid. I think when you're by the trees and bushes, it does give you a bit of softer ground. Ish, he says. That's pretty dry, but it's a bit easier to dig than it was over there. Right. Yeah. One-handed is never easy when you're trying to film it. Still in the hole. I'm just going to give it a pinpoint just in case it is a coin. I don't want to hit it with my shovel. Not what I did with my first thing. It's a big rock there. That flint. Yeah, big lump of flint. Oh, there we go. I can see it. If that's what I think it is there. No, it's not. That's an acorn shell. I thought, oh look, we've got a flaming little lead shot there, but it's over here, isn't it? If I missed it, I think when I was digging it out, it's broken out slightly too soon. I think it's back there. I'll just take another scoop out. Also trying to dig under a bush, ducking under that, one-handed whilst filming. So it's in there. There it is. I was right. That sounded like coin. There you go, look. Right in the hole brown stuff. See where it was sitting, look. I like that imprint that you get where it was. Right, what have we got? That off. It's only a modern sort of pre-decimal penny, but they're nice to find all the same. That's a George, isn't it? You can just see George down there, and it looks like a rather toasty monarch looking to the left. That's another cruddy one. All the horse pee and poop and the acidity from all the trees and bushes and all that. It might clean up a bit. You can see Britannia on that side. Still got some rays to it, so it should clean up. That side's just a bit cruddy. What I find with this mud that's crudded into the green, you try and clean it, it just peels the green off, so you end up having to clean the whole coin drastically to make it look nice, or you've got to leave it like that. Right, anyway, one coin found. Let's crack on. Okay, that's about my fourth target, so I've just turned it out. It should be that there. Something there. What is it? That is solid. Can't even crumble it out. Nail head or something, that little pin. Little pin, probably off a leather or something, not, you know, something to do with the horses, off a saddle or something. Little pinhead, nail head. Yeah, right, let's crack on. Okay, so it's got another signal, 68 to 70. She's in the clod. So I'm walking this line here, I've just marked it, so I basically clipped that on the edge of my swing. As I come out, it picked up over there, so I'll come off my line where I was. So I've marked my line where I was walking, and then I can pick up where I was. Stony in the bottom. There. Could be rubbish, could be coins, don't know, so I'll take it easy. Still in there. No, it's shrapy. It's a little bit shrapy. Oh, that's a low reading for that, but I suppose it's quite a small bit. Rung up like a coin. About the right size for a small one, so there you go. Right, in the bag, let's crack on. Oh, there you go, probably my last target, and I'm off home. Another little button. Well, a bit of gold gilding by the looks of it. I think it's got some pattern on it. Ooh. Cool. Just a little edge of gold there. Obviously not real gold, just gold plated button, I should imagine. Yeah, it's got some pattern on that one. Might have a bit of age to it, so we'll give it a little brush off later and have a look. Looks like a cross, like double lines going across each way. There you go, you can see that. Possibly with a dot in each one, I think. 4 dots in the middle. Yeah. Well, it's just a button, but it ain't bad. It's got a bit of detail on it. I was just walking back, I'll hit another signal. 86. 85 to 87, and it's out. Probably shrapnel. So, but if I dig it out, I won't keep finding it. It's in this pile here. It's in there. Hey! Ooh! I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I thought we had a bit of shrapnel. We've got a coin. Yeah, what is it? Is it modern or is it an old one? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's modern. It's a 10p or something, isn't it? Elizabeth II. 2p. That rung up high. I thought that we had a chunk of shrapnel. It was just because it was probably close to the surface and probably sitting flat as well, so you'll get a different reading if it's on its edge to if it's flat. And that rung up like shrapnel. There you go, spendies. Right, let's get out of here. Right, well that's it for life for today. That was a mouthful. That's it from me for today. Yeah, had a good morning. So I didn't really go far into the field at all. I stayed right at the top. I literally got in the gate, walked about 6 steps and hit a target. I thought, you know what, I had plans and I thought, no, let's just do this top bit. And I walked up and down in a line. I just picked a small area, tiny area. I only had about an hour. So I just picked a tiny area between a couple of bushes and I walked up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And I've got several targets. So, you know, unless you grid it out, you ain't going to find everything. If you're just wandering around the field, you'll never find it. You know, you'll just hit the odd target and all that. But I've been gridding up and down in areas. I mean, I ain't gridded the whole field. I've just been doing little areas. Right, I'm going to start here and I'm going to work down. And I've just been doing that, walking up, down, up, down, up, down, overlapping my lines. And it's working. It's giving me the targets that are there. It is a quiet field. There's not a lot around. There's a lot of trash, especially near the top end. There's a public footpath runs by it, so you get a lot of rubbish scattered into the top end of the field. But yeah, no, I mean, I've had quite a few targets this morning, nice little finds. So yeah, pleased with that. A couple of coins, one's modern, you know what I mean? So one not so modern, but it's an old penny, you know. So yeah, no, pleased with that. Really good morning, happy days. Would have liked to have been on the SED dig today, but it's Easter and there's no way I was going to go on an SED dig and leave the family at home. That wouldn't go down well. Won't be going on many more digs if I did that. So, well, I weren't leaving this behind. What a beast. That will go nice on the old burner. Okay, so just a quick recap. So what we got today. Surface, or just under the surface, nice can, rings up like a coin, but large, you know, scritchy. Shotty cartridge, chunk of shrapnel, chunk of shrapnel, chunk of shrapnel. And we've got a nice little button with a bit of detail on, a little stud. I think it's a button, I think it's more like a stud. Got this little buckle, or half buckle. I don't know if that's broken off of there, or if that's how it was made, and it's sort of rounded there rather than broken. So yeah, little strap buckle or something. 2p. Possible cigarette holder is what I'm thinking. Kind of looks like a cigarette holder, doesn't it? So possibly I clipped that by the looks of it. I think it probably already had a bit of squishage to it anyway, but I've made it worse. Never mind. It was a right deep target, and I wasn't expecting that. So yes, got to be more careful. And a George penny. See penny there. See the spear. Here is it. Take a bit of cleaning to get to that. 1934, 36. 1936. There you go. So it's got a bit of age to it, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, but we've done well recently. So no gold or silver, but I mean that's all. That's me lucky penny and me lucky sixpence. So that's me silver and whatnot for luck. I'll leave them in the pot all the time. So we had that one today. I had them 3 yesterday. The bullets I had the other day. I just took on to work and give them a little polish up, clean them up, make them look a bit better. So sort of chuck them in a display or something. I had my nice little token the other day, which is a coin weight. William III. So I'll give it a clean up now because it was rather cruddy. William III coin weight. And that's a 1 guinea. Well, cool. Pleased with that. That's a lovely little find. How thick it is. And we had me threepence or threepenny bit. 1944. Little button. What a key. The other day. Got this tag. South Benfleet on it. Little key. Some cool writing and pattern on. HFL. It's got a number on it. And another penny, but this one's a Victoria. Again, it was really cruddy. I tried to gently clean it and it pinged off the green patina and then it just looked horrible. So I thought, well, there's only one thing to do, and that's to go full hog and clean it right up. 1876, so that's the younger head. Sweet, I do like a Vicky coin. And that's what I'll carry in there, me lucky penny. That's an older head, so. Alright, well that be it. Alright, so that's all my finds for the last couple of days and whatnot. So yeah, catch you all next time. Thanks for watching Life of Dave. Thank you very much for all the subscriptions. We're running up nicely now. 224 last time I looked. So much appreciated everyone that subscribed. Really do appreciate it. You know, it's fantastic to think that, you know, people out there are interested and want to watch what we're doing. So yeah, no, thank you very, 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 very much, and I'll catch you all soon on Life of Dave. Thank you. Bye for now.